2. Hey, hey, 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2. Hey, hey, 1, 2, 3. Good evening to those watching. This is the freshman game that you are watching. Just getting underway. It's a 30-minute running clock. And following this one at 6 o'clock, we'll have your JV game. Jeremy and I will join about 5 minutes before. And then the varsity game starting at 7:15 tonight. No commentary during the freshman game. Enjoy it. And we'll be back with you guys here in a few minutes. You're watching the freshman game here before the JV and varsity game. 30-minute running clock. There's about a minute left in this game. And then we will go to JV pregame. Thanks for tuning in. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cornerstone Christian Academy, where your Cyclones are getting set to take on the Minutemen from Lexington. Good evening once again. I'm Dan Kinzinger alongside Mr. Jeremy Masters. And first off tonight, you got to see the freshman game. And the freshmen were out there and got 30 minutes of action and performed nicely. It was nice to see that group out there and playing. And now JV getting set for a Lexington squad that is tall, is well coached. Lexington always tough to handle, and we're going to look forward to see how this JV squad plays. Hi, ladies. Hello. And Jeremy, we had quite the day on Saturday, and we hope that the girls have all rested up after 5 long days and a second place finish in Decatur and are ready for tonight.
That was a marathon day Saturday. The girls did great. And then in the 5th match, they just ran out of steam. They had beaten Unity earlier in the day, and then Unity had a break. We did not have a break, and we ran out of gas before Unity did.
Well, we are going to do JV starting lineups. So I'm going to bring this up here. And we'll do JV starting lineups. And let me cue up music.
Boy, that popcorn smells good.
It sure does.
It almost smells like caramel corn.
We are not going to do any prayer or national anthem for JV. Do you just want to announce the starters of the JV?
Okay.
Grunlow, Seaman, Grunlow, Reimer, Corkery, and Douglas.
Okay.
Libero is Ellie Dahl. Just say good evening to everybody.
Good evening.
Sorry, here you go. Now you're good.
Good evening. Welcome to Cornerstone Christian Academy. We're going to announce the starting lineup for the visitors from Lexington. Number 3, Meredith Grunlow. Number 4, Reese Seaman. Number 6, Jacqueline Grunlow. Number 9, Jillian Raymer. Number 12, Callie Corkery. Number 14, Haley Douglas. And the libero, Ellie Dahl.
And now the starting lineup for your Cornerstone Cyclones. Number 9, Leah Hoffman. Number 11, Emily Anescu. Number 13, Maddie Berry. Number 15, Maddie Fisher. Number 20, Rachel Rogers. Number 4, Allie Kinzinger. And your libero, number 2, Lady Shaw.
And there you go.
All right.
The
so
starting
that's all done.
lineups.
So I'm going to see how long it takes for the officials to tell me to turn my music down. She's looking at me.
Give
so
them the
just
test.
Give them a second here.
Yep. They look unfazed.
I talked to this one down on the floor beforehand. She did not want her name mentioned. I told her I'd call her Steve. All right, so your Cyclone JV squad out there now 4-2. 4-2 on the season, I believe.
That sounds right.
Lainey Shaw subbing in the game for Maddie Fisher. And back to get things started will be number 6, Allie Kinzinger here. Game number 1 of our doubleheader tonight.
What a serve. Wow. Right out of the gate, Allie with an ace, and that was a line drive that just sunk right after it went over the net.
Serve number 2 for Kinzinger. That one goes into the net. And it'll be a side out 1-1 over to the Minutemen.
Number 4 serving here, Reese Seaman.
Nice serve, dug out by Shaw. Kinzinger up at the net, backside Rogers kind of lobs it over. Dug out going the wrong way for the JV, but they bring it back. Nice, nice play there.
Yeah.
Here's Huffman, sets up in the middle. Inescu just tries to reach over. That set was not where Inescu wanted it.
Yeah, real tight to the net. She couldn't quite get at it.
So it will be 2-1 Lexington. Number 4 back, Reese Seaman to serve. Grace is over. Here's Shaw. Kinzinger sets up. That one goes up and over the net. And again, 2 sets in a row there. Kinzinger is going to want back. People are texting me. Did I forget something? What did I forget here? Dun, dun, dun.
Rogers with it. And this one's going the wrong way, and Rogers gets it
wow,
over.
What
Look
a
at that.
play. Set up near side, back row. Huffman up in the air. Shaw brings it back, and Inescu.
Wow, another good save.
The kids have come to play today. Nice dive by Kinzinger, but not quite enough.
Good effort.
4-1 Lexington.
Number 4 on a roll here.
Lexington, one of those schools that they're kind of the unsaid rivalry of Cornerstone. At every level, in every sport, Lexington always wants to beat us. We always want to beat them. It went back to the basketball, I think it was sectionals last year, where the Cyclones beat the Minutemen, and just every year it's a good, clean rivalry, a lot of fun.
They're good competitors.
Set up in the middle, number 9, nice tip over, and they're going to get Inescu into the net.
Just can't catch a break right now.
Not early.
6-1. Lexington up by 5. Number 4 still serving. Reese Seaman.
Love to get her rotated out. There's Inescu. That was off her forearms going the wrong way. Shaw Rogers puts it deep. Libero, this one going tight against the stage, but again, Lexington very resilient, brings it back. Shaw up. Kinzinger bumps up to the middle. Huffman turns, fires. Nice hit by Huffman, dug out by the libero. Far side 6, fires cross court. Shaw, Huffman up, and Rogers. And that was, and Huffman knew that right away. Just walked right up to Rogers and said, hey, that was my bad.
Yeah, got that set a little close to the net. She's not used to setting that.
You got to understand, while a lot of volleyball has been played, these girls haven't played here in a few days.
I was just thinking that about Kinzinger.
That one just gets bumped out of bounds by Barry, and the Cyclones here digging themselves a hole early. And it is 8-1. Got to play my music. I'm back to. I think my music's playing.
Yeah, you haven't been in a home game for a little bit.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, these girls
that's not fair. I'm wasting a song for 20 seconds? Come on. They didn't even take their full.
Yeah, can't even really get into it. 20 seconds.
I'll have to bring that one back. That's too good of a song not to have. So let's go figure out the next one here.
Number 4 still serving. Rogers with it. Kinzinger saved that one, and Rogers.
Lexington brings it back. Here's libero, far side. Number 6 turns, blocked at the net. And out of bounds, and so it will be Cyclone ball, 8-2, and mercifully we rotate Sieben out of the serving position. Rogers goes back for the first time here to serve. Only earned point is so far coming out of Kinzinger ace at the first serve of the game.
Yeah.
Rogers, nice serve. Dug up, libero, 9, middle,
That's out.
out of bounds.
Maybe we can get on a roll here.
We'll see. Rogers back again. 8-3 the score. Rogers, again, second serves has been an issue.
Yeah.
And, you know, you wonder why that is. I wonder if, I don't know. It just seems like at every level, second serves are always a little more challenging.
I don't know why that is. Maybe they're mixing it up a little after the first serve, just a safe one. Although Allie's was not a safe first serve. She crushed it.
No, she went right after it. Lizzie Rogers coming in for her sister in that back row for some defense. Lizzie Rogers, another great young talent the Cyclones have that is coming up. Number 9 back to serve. Floats it back. Shaw brings it up. Here's Kinzinger. Quick set at the net. Anescu fires back row. Dug back out by number 3. Bumped up to the middle, and they're just going to have to play 3-ball over. That one's out of bounds.
Yeah, good eye by Shaw.
Shaw was standing on the line saying, don't bounce here.
That's right. I know where the line's at, and that ball's outside of it.
So Emily Anescu's going to rotate back. 10-4. Cyclones trail by 6 here early in set number 1. Long serve. That one out for Anescu.
Struggling with the serves now.
Shaw comes back into the game for back row defense. So in the back row, you've got Huffman, Rogers, and Shaw. Front rows, you've got Barry, Kinzinger, and Maddie Fisher checks into the game as well up front. Number 7, that is Gracie Stutzman, serving for Lexington. At the net, quick tipped over. A nice kill down by number 12. 12-4 Lexington. This has all the makings of a very quick game unless something changes here.
Yeah.
Stutzman again. Rogers up to Kinzinger. Kinzinger has to bump it back. Barry charges after it. Fires back row. Brought back out. And number 6 loads. Tips it over. Blocked at the net by Fisher. And they're going to say 4 hits. It didn't quite make it over. Side out back to Cornerstone.
Yeah, Barry was right there for the block, but went into the net.
Barry back to serve. Nice serve by Maddie.
There we go. There's an ace.
Yep, an ace for Maddie. And I would continue to target number 7. She's got a great serve, and she's great up at the net, but that might be her weakness.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what Maddie does here.
And
right
she does
back
go
at
right
her.
at her. Yep. Deep Shaw bumps it up. Kinzinger gives chase. Set back row. Shaw fires. Puts it over. Set back far side. 6 loads. Fires. Rogers up in the air. Shaw gives chase. This one will be at the net. 2-hand tipped over. And Rogers dives for it. Great effort by both Huffman and Rogers there.
Yep. Shaw had a good back row hit right there.
She did. 13-6. Back to Lexington. And Ellie Thistlewaite checks into the game for the first time tonight. So that'll move Kinzinger out to a hitting position.
Okay, good.
Number 5, Kennedy Sennett back to serve. Up at the net, Thistlewaite tries to dig it.
So 14-6 now.
These have been quick points.
Number 5 serving, Kennedy Sennett.
Fires that one back row. Shaw up in the air. Thistlewaite over to Huffman.
Get
Lob. That one just tipped over.
They
What a
touched
great
it,
job by Lizzie Rogers. At the net, quick tip over. Thistlewaite brings it out. Up in the air, Thistlewaite, and that was just, Maddie Fisher is not a setter. Her second, and she was forced into the position because it came right to her.
Yeah, and Thistlewaite wasn't quite ready to hit that one. She wasn't expecting it to come to her, actually.
Right. 15-6, a 9-point game. Back row, Rogers over in 1. Libero gets it. Setter, far side 4, loads up, cranks. Lizzie Rogers hits that one out of play. And it is 16-6, a 10-point Minutemen lead here.
Making quick work of it. We got to get something going.
Yes, we do. Send it again. Back row. Here's Rogers. Thistleweight charges up near side. Kinzinger has to give chase, and that'll be outside of the upright. Field goal, no good.
Just not quite in rhythm.
No.
We haven't practiced for a few days.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell there is a.
Whoa. There's a nice save.
A beautiful save. Great job by Huffman. Fires down. Returned by Lizzie Rogers, but it stays in play. Back row kill attempt, number 5. Thistleweight up at the net. Quick tipped over. She has to dig it back out. Shaw gives chase. Back to the middle. And Fisher fires over. Libero for Lexington digs it out. Far side now 4. One hand. Thistleweight up in the air. Shaw. Back to Kinzinger. Between her and Rogers, one of it hit it. Set row, back row kill again. Number 5, Thistleweight, strong up in the air. Shaw up into the net, though. Just trying to pass it up to the front row.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's so high up in the air, and she's trying to set that with a bump set.
Longest volley, though, we've seen yet tonight, 18-6. A 12-point Minutemen lead, set number 1. That one up in the air. Shaw about took out.
Yeah, about had a collision.
Kinzinger.
She was coming around the back of Lizzie Rogers and didn't see Kinzinger there.
19-6. This ain't pretty. 19-6. That one into the net.
Hey, they gave us one back.
Yep. Cyclones really have only garnered 3 earned points thus far tonight. 4 gimmies.
Yeah. Leah Huffman serving.
Nice serve by Huffman. Up in the air, far side 8. 2-hand tips over back row. Here's Thistleweight. Kinzinger back to the middle. Fisher 2-hands it over. Back up. Set 12. Tips it. Rogers back to Shaw. Thistleweight puts it, keeps it in play. Setter back to the middle. 12 loads and fires. There's Huffman. Back to Thistleweight. Kinzinger right at the net. 1-hand tip over. And the Minutemen recover. 8 lobs it back over. Thistleweight back to Huffman. Up at the net. Here's Fisher. 2-hand tip over. Dug back out. 5 right at the net. Fisher was on her way down from the block.
She was there, but on her way down and just trickled down the net.
Rachel Rogers going to check back in for her sister.
Just can't quite get in system.
Yep. 20-7.
Number 1 serving their libero, Ellie Dahl.
Thistleweight now near side, Rogers, and that one
into the upright. But through.
Field goal would have been good.
Field goal would have been.
I think you need to make that rule. If it hits it and stays in.
That's right. Works for football.
Yeah, why not? Libero again. That one brought up into the net. Wow.
That was 2 hits.
Yeah, Thistleweight got away with it. Number 8 loads, hits it into the net, and a point for the Cyclones. 21-8.
See if we can break into the double digits here.
Oh, let's see here.
What are we going to play?
I got a little MC Hammer coming up.
There we go. Can't touch this.
Yeah, it's too legit, actually, because they are touching this right now. And they're having their way with it right now. 21-9.
But we're too legit to quit.
But we are too legit to quit.
Absolutely. Fisher serving again.
Couple of nice serves here for Maddie. This one back row. Libero passes up. Now far side, number 8. Turns, fires. That one out.
Yeah.
And
we're in the double digits.
Yep. Cyclones crawling back here, 21-10. Yeah. No vanilla ice after this, David. I have standards, David.
That's right. Thistleweight to Enescu with the quick set.
At the middle, tipped over, and Kinzinger gives a good stab at it, but gonna fall on the side of the Cyclones. 22-10, back to Lexington.
This is a good Lexington team, but we're not helping ourselves.
We are misfiring on about 3 of the 6 cylinders. She is blowing black smoke right now.
Number 3 serving there with an ace, Meredith Grunlow. 23-10. She's a good little server. She might just wrap this one up with a couple more aces. Nope, right into the net.
23-11. Might as well give us another shot, and Kinzinger see if she can't rattle off some here.
We got around the lineup here. Kinzinger with her first serve was a nice screaming ace. Boom, there's another one.
Another one, yep. Right in and gave number 9 a facial.
Yeah. Hello.
Don't touch it. We know it hurts. Don't grab it.
No. We all know it hurts.
Off the libero, but Kinzinger with her second ace of the night, 23-12. I only say that in fun because we're getting smoked right now. Number 3, 14, reaches back, hits it in the net.
There we go. Keep the serve with Kinzinger. She is an ace server. She's just got a great serve. She's been on a few different runs this season. She's capable. Nice serve.
Drop back up. Here's the setter, far side, 14 loads. That one inbounds, and that will go to set point.
And that ends Kinzinger's run.
All right.
Number 8 serving now for Lexington. That's Emma Stover.
And
that's going out.
Out of bounds.
That's close.
That was close. I might watch that here on the instant replay.
Just a bit outside.
That could have gone either way.
Yeah.
If
the refs wanted to end this one, they probably could have ended it there.
Yeah.
Here's Rachel Rogers. Nice serve. Enescu. And Hoffman. Block that one. Shaw. Kinzinger to Rachel. To the back row. And a deflection there, and Rogers is going to put this one back over.
Job by Enescu right there.
And Huffman.
Tipped up in the air, and Shaw just mishit it. Kinzinger gave a great shot at it, but
just when I saw some energy start to come into Cornerstone.
Yep.
There you go, 25-14.
All right, so let's see here. I got to find something else other than
too legit.
Other than too legit for this.
He's lost the feeling.
This is one of my favorite songs of all time. Nobody in here knows this song.
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
You ever seen the movie Twister?
Like is
that
about a tornado?
The tornado movie.
I think I have.
Yeah. This was the this is the theme song, Twister.
This is the Storm Chaser song?
Yep.
I'm waiting for a scream. Is there a scream in this one?
There's no scream. No? Actually, the chorus. I want to wait till the chorus. It gets really good.
I can't tell who this is. Is this Def Leppard?
Nope. Take another guess.
Oh, man, I need Amy up here. She would know it. Amy. She's right below us, but she can't hear us.
Now you'll recognize it. No? Van Halen.
I'm not Van Halen. Okay, yeah.
2001 Van Halen. That's back when they were still old. When they're older now, but
yeah. You can't beat a little Van Halen. I should have known with that guitar.
Yeah, they've got a signature sound. I can't believe you didn't get that.
Yeah.
What did you listen to when you were in high school?
I'm terrible at that. A little bit of everything, but I was never a music junkie.
Okay,
so
all right.
That's kind of boring. I listened to other people's music, so I never really got into it.
Yeah, I was never one to bring my radio. We actually had boom boxes back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember boom boxes?
Yeah, it looked like a big cooler
That's
on
right.
your shoulder.
We all had one in our rooms, you know, with the speakers detached.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mine had a record player on top.
Sweet.
Man, I was cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. they're going to get right back into it here. And Dave Wolf says, is that Van Halen? And absolutely it is. Absolutely.
Of course, Dave Wolf gets that.
Yeah, he's probably going to.
He's the backup DJ.
He is. This is all his music. That's where it all came from. Now I got to get something else queued up here.
Jersey night here tonight. Jersey ESPN night. So we got all kinds of different jerseys in the crowd.
What is ESPN night?
I guess you're supposed to look like an ESPN commentator. So some of the guys are dressed up in shirt and ties like they're ESPN commentators. Oh, they got the table
got the
out.
table down there, yep.
They got the headsets.
Okay.
They're wannabe Dan Kinzingers.
I told them they could do this. I mean, why would you just want to go down and pretend when you could do the real thing right here?
I know.
Set up in the middle. Nice feed, number 9.
What
a great
dig.
stab.
Yeah. Allie Kinzinger.
Number 4 reaches back. There's Leah Huffman up at the net. Quick tip over. Saved up in the air by Inescu. It's going to go over the net. And bumped up. Number 4 reaches back. That one tipped. And Barry off her arms heading out back.
Oh, and Kinzinger tries to save it. She almost
save.
had it. And that's why Allie will be in the running for that libero position next year. She's just an athlete. She can do about anything. She sets, she hits, she digs.
Up at the net. Kinzinger sets up Inescu. Inescu kind of flicks that over.
That's
that
out.
one deep and out of bounds. Cyclones will pick up a point there, and it's 2-1.
Starting to click here. We're a slow starting team.
We are a very slow starting team.
In that first set, we were really slow. We turned it on about the last couple of points. About when Allie served her second time.
Almost makes me wonder if we should not
have a warm-up game.
Warm-up competition during our 4 minutes.
Right.
That one down, and we're knotted up at 2 here. A great serve by Rachel Rogers.
Might surprise Lexington here.
Rogers goes back, fires
nice
deep.
Serve.
Libero up 3, set back near side 4, blocked into the
net. Into the net.
Cyclones with their first lead of the night.
Here we go.
3-2.
We got a different team playing second set. Got some new wind. Rachel still serving here. There we go. That's out. Hit the antenna.
Yep. 3-3 back to Lexington. And actually, I get a text here from Angie Klein saying, looks like you have some announcer competition. Check out your interns in the student section. I've mentioned that there's no reason why they can't come up and do it up here and give us a night off.
You gave them the invitation.
I did.
They didn't take the opportunity. That serve went into the net. We're 4-3. Cyclones up by 1.
Here's Inescu. Nice serve by Emily. Back row libero, brings it up tight. Quick set over, blocked and down on the side of the Cyclones. That was Huffman and Fisher. Had good position.
Yeah, just didn't close it in enough. Trickled down the net.
It's, the ball is what, 8-10 inches thick or whatever,
yeah.
And you want to be closer than that to the net so that the ball has no place to go. And, I mean, that's such a fine line. You touch the net, and then you're in trouble.
Yeah, I do it right every time I do that.
Well, wait a second. They gave the point to Cyclones.
Oh, they did.
They did.
Somebody must have got in the net.
Barry far side tips it over, dug out by libero. 3 set up far side, 6 loads, fires back row. Inescu off her hands, up at the net. Fisher just had to bounce it over. Number 3 again, far side, 6 deep. Inescu up at the net. Barry.
A double.
I don't see that.
I didn't. Well, it kind of rolled off of her hand a little.
She didn't. I don't think she had her fingers extended. Maybe that was it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Or maybe she got it too low. I don't know. She get it below her head.
Maybe, but that's not. That'd be a lift though, not 2 hits, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe. It's going the other way. 5-5 now. Number 9 serving for Lexington, Jillian Raymer.
Jillian, the tallest out there. Rogers, Kinzinger, set up. Here's Huffman, turns, fires. Ah, it was great.
Huffman
right there again.
Oh, and it goes off the antenna.
Ah, come on. What a great kill attempt by Huffman.
Good hit. She's happy with it. 6-5 now, Lexington up by 1.
Back to serve again. Number 9 floats that one in. Huffman passes up quick at the net. That one was too deep of a pass.
Yeah, kind of served that one up to Lexington's front row, unfortunately. 7-5 now, Lexington.
Still incredibly impressed by Huffman's development. I just can't fathom the change over this year over last. Number 14 just bumps it over back row. Here's Shaw up to Kinzinger. Brings it back to the middle. Rachel Rogers just puts this in play. This one's going to be trouble. Nice save. Great job by the Minutemen. Kinzinger up. Watch out. Here's Huffman off. Flat-footed. Set was not quite there. Back up. Number 6 just bumps it over. Shaw passes. Kinzinger setting up Barry.
There you go.
Yep, that one rolled over.
Yeah.
Like you say, when the Cyclones can get into system, you know, and get that ball passed up to the setter, it gives us that opportunity for, you know, a Huffman or a Barry or a Fisher or somebody in the middle.
Nice serve by Maddie.
Up in the air, here's Rogers, Kinzinger, bump back to the middle. Shaw just fires it over. I'm not sure what that was.
That was a miscommunication.
Huffman, Kinzinger, back row, Rogers, deep. Saved by the back row for Lexington, far side 6. Nice misdirection there, Kinzinger, up back row, Shaw. And just kind of a high arcing lob. 3's gonna set up 14 on the outside, and she hits hard. Rogers back to it, Huffman punches that one over, back row, Libero brings it up. Nice set for 6. Finds a hole right in the middle.
Yeah. Got to cover that middle.
8-6, Lexington up. Substitutions coming in, so Thistlethwaite will check in for Barry. And number 7, Gracie Stutzman.
Yep.
Back to serve for the Minutemen. Observe that one, inbounds.
Yeah, right on the line.
If it's close, you got to go for it.
Yep. Rachel wish she would have reached for that one right after it hit the line.
Number 7, Stutzman back again, 9-6, 3-point Minutemen lead. This one short, brought back up in the air. Kinzinger gives chase, up to Huffman, turns, fires, back row, brought up by the Libero. Far side 6, hits that one out of bounds. And I like what I'm seeing out of both Kinzinger and Huffman tonight.
Yeah.
If those two can get hooked up, Huffman's on her A game tonight. Watch out.
And that's Huffman with the ace.
Nice job by Leah. Just like I'm saying, there's a spark under her right now that you want to see.
Yep.
And when she's like that, watch out.
Cornerstone closes it within 1, 9-8.
Huffman again, great serve. That one should have been called. Turned around up in the air. Rogers back to Shaw. Shaw gets it. Rogers again just puts it in play. Back row is going to pass it out. Watch out, 12. Quick tip over. Rogers was there. Huffman gives a dive. But it will be a point to Lexington. 10-8.
Yeah, if we can just get a good pass up to the setter, get a nice high set, I'd like to see Huffman and Rogers take some full swings here. And that one goes out the back.
Bounds.
Off a Shaw.
So 11-8, Minutemen lead here in set number 2. If you're just joining, Minutemen and JV here already lead 1-0 against the Cyclones, and Cyclones trailing by 3 here in set number 2.
Number 6 serving, Jacqueline Grunlow.
That one goes out of bounds. We'll rotate back. Big hello to Dave and April Kinzinger watching from the farm tonight.
Down on the farm.
Down on the farm. Dad, I guarantee he's in his easy chair. Mom sitting across the way. I just know how that works.
With some popcorn, or
I don't know. Probably a dog on Dad's lap.
Okay.
Mom jealous because the dog's not sitting with her, and she's the one that feeds the dog. I mean,
she does. I was just gonna say your dad must feed the dog.
Number 4 back up with it. 3 set, far side, 14. We can't.
The old crowd, Mike. You want me to shut that down?
No.
have Mike. We'll talk.
12-9. Thank you very much, Jeremy.
Wow, thank you. Got the
My wife brings
reinforcements.
water. I mean, it's nothing like Dave Wolf bringing Pepsi,
That's
but
true.
we'll take the water.
Yeah.
Thank you, babe.
13-9 now. Lexington leading this
there's
one.
a volleyball game
sure
going
enough.
too. That's refreshing.
Yes, it is.
Into the net. Actually, I'm informed the dog is on my mom's lap, so I was wrong.
Switched favorites tonight.
Yep.
She must have some good food.
Libero back, Mary Dahl with the serve. Back row up by Huffman. That one went off her hands. Harden out of bounds. Shake it off. 15-9. A 6-point Lexington lead.
Number 1, their libero. Did you already say that? Their libero serving.
Ellie Dahl.
Ellie Dahl. Yep, you did say that.
Kinzinger up in the air. Here's Inescu. Fires over. That one trouble.
That's what Inescu does well.
And you've got family that watches from afar. Tunes in for varsity games sometimes.
Yes. My daughters tune in.
Yep.
Over in Indiana. Taylor University.
Watch it muted.
I don't know. Yeah, they probably want to mute me.
Yeah.
I think they try to mute me all the time.
Right. Kinzinger's serve goes into the net. Back to Lexington. 16-10 now.
Number 3 serving here for Lexington, Meredith Grunlow.
Lexington is going to have a good varsity team here for a couple of years.
Yeah, this JV team is good. 17-10 now.
Just
Lexington.
solid. They do a lot of things right. You know, like you say, in system most of the time.
Yep.
And just with a little more growth, some more strength, they've got all the parts.
That was in. There's an ace.
18-10, an ace.
For number 3, Meredith Grunlow. Yeah, and there's been several times you're like, hey, that one's going to be a point for Cornerstone, and they'll run it down and bring it back in.
Yep. 3 fires over. Huffman up in the air. Back to Shaw. Huffman's going to have to put that one over in play. She does. Back row dug out. Setter now. Number 9. Nope. 4. Far side. And a nice rocket into Shaw.
Yeah, that was just a good hit. Tough to defend against that one.
19-10. Substitutions in now for Lexington. Number 11, Lauren Rich, checking in for the first time today. Back to serve number 3, Grunlow. That one into the net.
Almost got the roll. Just kind of bounced back.
19-11. Back to serve will be Rachel Rogers. So up in that front row for Lexington, you've got Rich and Reimer. And then number 3, Grunlow. Nice job up. This one up in the air. Nice set attempt there. Up in the air again for Kinzinger. Here's Inescu, fires back row. Up in the air. Number 4 turns, fires deep, out of bounds.
That was a quick set there to Inescu, and she just wasn't quite ready for it. She put it over, but those quick sets, you got to be set and ready to go.
19-12. Rogers back with it. Turns and fires deep. Libero brings it up. Setter 3. Now to the middle. Just tipped over. Dug back out. Humped up in the air.
Good reaction by Inescu.
Setting up 4. Far side tipped. Brought back up. Here's Kinzinger. Outside Rachel Rogers. Just lobs it back row. Set up. Far side number 4. Lobs it over. Here's Kinzinger. Shaw up to Rogers again. Fires blocked at the net. Nice job by Inescu. Keeping it up. Kinzinger back to Barry. Fires cross court, dug back out, up at the net. Nice job. Back to Kinzinger. Here on this side, Leah Huffman back to the middle. Dug out, Libero puts that one over and out of bounds. And a point coming back to the Cyclones.
What a volley.
What a great volley by both sides.
Yeah.
highlighting Maddie Berry and then also Lauren Rich for Lexington getting a nice save and punch over. 19-13. Rogers into the net. 20-13.
And Cornerstone showing a little bit of spark late in the set again.
If they could just flip that switch on a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Keep the serves in. Keep that rally going.
Brenna Stover back to serve into the net. And we'll come back to Emily Inescu. 20-14. It's only a 6-point game. Cyclones are going to want to see if Inescu can connect on a few here. Back row. Brought up by Stover. 23 back to 6. Lobs it deep, out of bounds.
Yep. Dad's up here yelling out to
and
Emily.
He's got a voice everybody will hear as well.
You betcha. She heard it.
20-15. Emily, serve number 2. That one deep would have been stayed in bounds.
Yeah.
3 now, back to 6. Two-hand bump over Inescu. Passes up, here's Kinzinger. Barry on the far side. Fires.
There we go.
Court down.
Yeah, she was aiming for the corner, and that whoever was back there for Lexington was thinking it was going to go out, and she painted the corner.
20-16. Now a 4-point game.
So Inescu on a roll here.
Another nice serve by Emily. This one
Get
tied up at the net.
There we go.
And it's 20-17. Are we smelling a set 3 here? I would think that Lexington, they do not have a majority of their starters in right now.
They might send in the reinforcements.
Right, if this gets much closer, you might see that. Inescu, that one.
Get down.
Off the side of her hand.
Yep.
Shawbrink comes back in. It's 21-17.
Number 9 serving for Lexington, Jillian Raymer. She's their tall.
Nice serve. Great
middle.
job by Rogers. That one at the net, and a great effort by Rich for Lexington. But it's going to fall on the side of the Minutemen. And back to Maddie Berry now, 21-18. Lob serve, back row, going out the back. Stutzman off her arm.
And there's an ace for Berry.
Excuse me, Stover off Stover's arm. Maddie Berry picking one up, 21-19. Back to a 2-point game here. Set number 2. Lexington leads 1-0. Back row, this one over and 1. Fisher, what a great save by Kinzinger. And then
Huffman puts it over.
Yep. Set up middle, 12, tipped it. Huffman again, up in the air. Shaw's got to get it over. She does. Nice job by Rich. Played. Libero's got to bump it over in 3. Good effort by everybody. Kinzinger and Fisher wants that back. She knows she probably should have let that go.
Yeah, she kind of started getting back too far. Yeah, Shaw probably should have had that one.
Substitutions in the game. Number 7, Stutzman checks in. Rich will take a breather. And on the other side, it's 16.
Number 7 serving now for Lexington, Gracie Stutzman.
This will wade in as well. Lob serve, Rogers up to Kinzinger. Up to Fisher. Fisher fires back corner. This one's going to be trouble.
Yeah.
It'll come back.
22-20. Cornerstone showing some life.
7. So we've got a couple of the starters back in the game now, but not all of them. Number 3's back in, Grunlow. Nice serve by Huffman. Libero, great job rebounding it.
What a
6.
dig.
Back corner, Thistlethwaite going the wrong way. Yep.
Good effort by Shaw, not enough. Tried to save that one.
23-20. Steeman's going to check back in for the Minutemen, and back to serve number 6, Jacqueline Grunlow. That's serve up to Kinzinger. Here near side, Rogers has to change directions a little bit. That one.
Call it line. Yeah.
They're going to say inbounds.
There we go.
Cyclones with a flash here of comeback in them.
23-20.
Maddie Fisher's going to rotate back. I got to tell you a quick story here, too. Up in the air. This one's going to go.
Look out.
Oh, nope,
Wow.
saved.
Just when you think.
Yep. Fisher back up in the air. Kinzinger, quick set near side. Rogers into the net. So Maddie Fisher, same age as Aubrey, or a year younger than Aubrey.
Huh.
When we lived in Aerosmith for 5 years, many years ago, she was our backyard neighbor.
No kidding.
Yep.
So you watched her
She was
grow
I
up.
watched her grow up for 5 years. Match point now. Back for number 1, Ellie Dahl and the Minutemen. That one over. Up in the air. Quick tipped up. Kinzinger tries to save it. That'll do it. Yep. That is it. The Minutemen knock off the Cyclone JV squad in 2. 25-12, 25-21. And a slow start for the JV squad. But as we say, bring on the big guns.
That's right. Hopefully the varsity is going to be quick starters tonight. Coming off a Saturday, they should be raring to go. Got a little rest yesterday. Had a great day Saturday. 5 matches on Saturday. Played a great tournament. So hopefully they're coming off of that tournament strong. They had a second place finish. So hopefully they'll keep it going tonight.
Your Cyclone varsity squad 9-3 on the season. Taking on the Minutemen 6-5-1. Cross-county rivals. We'll have this one for you here in about 15 minutes. See you in a few. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Cornerstone Christian Academy, round 2 of tonight's matchup between your Cyclones and the Minutemen from Lexington. Good evening once again. I'm Dan Kinzinger alongside Mr. Jeremy Masters, and it is loud in here. The place is packed as we expected it would be. Big student section. It is ESPN night, I guess, down here. All the student sections dressed up like ESPN announcers. I tried to tell them they could come do this. And why fake it when you can do the real thing, but they declined. Anyway, we're about 3 minutes away from the start of this one, where your Cyclones 9-3 on the season, coming off a fantastic second-place victory down in Decatur Saturday, and a 4-1 day take on the 6-5-1 Minutemen from Lexington. Your Cyclones are loaded up here, and I'm watching them warm up, and they are ready to play here tonight. Nice day off after a very, very, very busy Saturday. If you missed it, you can go back, watch all 5 games. It was a long day. Boyce was shot after it, and the girls were shot as well. They're about as tired as I've seen them go. But anyway, Cyclones about 2.5 minutes away from looking for win number 10 on the season. And Jeremy, last year, it took a minute to get to 10 wins.
Yeah, we were, at this point in the season, we were maybe 50-50.
I don't know if we were 500 yet, were we?
I think we're 5-5 about this point in the season, somewhere in there.
Cyclones started off last season a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish, found their sea legs, though, and turned it around. This is a different look team, though. This is a team that is multifaceted, and it's no longer just one-dimensional. You've got people like Carson Witt out there that are now hitting and not just setting all the time.
Yeah.
You've got Kate Hancock that is hitting incredibly well. And then also Lizzie Hennard. You see her.
Right there, she just took Grace out.
And Hancock, both those two, all 3 of those girls, at any given moment can deal a deathly blow to you.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, in the middle, Miss Karis Wolf.
Yeah. And we've got 3 middles that can rotate in and out, and each of them they contribute. Faith Hughes, a very consistent server, and you can rotate in and Eskew too, and she's a force to contend with up at the net. She just is an aggressive net player.
And Faith Hughes, another one of those that I failed to mention, but just a fantastic talent. And then Carly Agnew. Carly Agnew coming from the outside. You're going to see her do, I'm going to say, a bulk of the setting out there. And Agnew, she does a little bit of everything. She sets a ton. You're also going to see her hit from that right side, and you're going to see her play the back row and do some passing as well. And Carly is one of those, though, that it's a light switch. She's either on or she's off.
Yeah.
And the whole team is that way. And you're going to know what you have at the beginning.
Yeah, and she's a force from the service line, too. When
She is.
Carly's on, look out. They're not going to be able to get in system if she's on with her serves. So be watching for her. I'm hoping we get to serve first, because when Carson starts out serving, we'll usually jump out to a lead. When they start serving, sometimes we've had a tendency so far this season to kind of get in a hole. So we'll just have to see what happens, how we come out.
Cyclones now have moved up to number 38 in the state 1A rankings. A victory tonight over Lexington will further propel them up that ladder. But first they have to get past this Lexington squad. And like we said earlier, Lexington always has the Cornerstone game circled around on their calendar. It's kind of the unsaid rivalry, and people perform differently when you're playing rivals.
Yeah. We saw the JV team right there, a solid JV team. I'm thinking their varsity team, based on their record and what I've heard, who they've played, they're going to be a solid team. It's not somebody. It's going to be a hard game for us.
Cyclones, we're about 5 minutes away from getting this one underway. We're going to let you guys watch the rest of Lexington warm-ups here, and we'll be back with you guys here in just a couple minutes. Welcome back one more time to Cornerstone Christian Academy Lexington Cyclones varsity match. A minute and a half away. Dane Kinsinger, Jeremy Masters, and the crew here tonight. Cyclones getting warmed up. Once again, 9-3 on this season. Your Minutemen 6-5-1 overall. Cyclones now 38 in Class 1A in the state of Illinois. Minutemen 57th. So a victory tonight would go a long way. That's out of 270-some 1A schools. So the Cyclones making some headway, but you never want to pass up Lexington.
No, you don't want to count them out, and they'll be gunning for us for sure. They'll always play us tough, and they would love to knock us off.
Cyclones huddling up down there. I'm going to hop off this. Jeremy's going to hop off this. We're going to get set for starting lineups for you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cornerstone Christian Academy for tonight's matchup between the visiting Minutemen from Lexington and your Cornerstone Cyclones. We're going to do something special here tonight. We're going to ask everybody to please stand and remove your hats. We're going to open with a word of prayer. And then we're also going to have a few moments of silence to honor those victims that fell in 9/11. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for today. Thank you for another day of life, another day of breath that you've given each and every one of us. Father, thank you for each one of these schools. Thank you for each one of these girls that are out here, for each talent and ability that you've given them. Father, we ask that tonight, that we would honor you in everything that we do and that we say. And Father, we give you the glory for everything. It's in your Son's name we pray. Amen. Now, if you would, please put your hand over your heart, and we are going to sing the national anthem.
And now for your starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors from Lexington. Number 1, Mary Dahl. Number 6, Avery Pope. Number 8, Michaela Ziegler. Number 9, Kennedy Sennett. Number 10, Claire Peacock. Number 12, Eva McHugh. And your libero, number 3, Vivian Wright.
And now, the starting lineup for your Cornerstone Cyclones. Number 5, Kate Hancock. Number 6, Lizzie Hennard. Number 11, Carson Witt. Number 16, Faith Hughes. Number 21 in the middle, Karis Wool. And on the outside, number 29, Carly Agnew. And your libero, number 13, Grace Masters.
And there you go. We're charged up.
I think we're ready to go.
If that doesn't charge him up, nothing will. Well done.
It always takes a lot of coordination, but it gets you going, doesn't
Get
it?
the ticker to slow down now.
I don't know what it is. It's something about music that, gets everybody all juiced up.
Yeah. And just the start of a good match.
Cyclones 9-3, looking for win number 10. And are going to try to do it here against the Minutemen from Lexington. Both teams out on the court, huddled up.
We'll see who starts serving. I'm guessing Cornerstone is by the looks of it.
No, we're right. Number 8 and number 6. That's your left and your right.
Okay. Number 6 is a little powerhouse, Avery Pope. We were watching her warm up, and man, she can swing.
Libero checks in for Lexington. That's number 3, Vivian Wright. Grace Masters ready to check in here for number 16, Faith Hughes. Into her house, that's center of the back row.
Good tunes.
Masters checks in. The belly button bump.
Yep. And Carson's going to start out
And
serving.
there goes Carson Witt. All right. I'll cue up the next song. I'll find a good one here.
Got what we wanted. We are serving first. Nice serve from Carson. This one's going awry. And there's an ace for Carson right off the bat.
You like how if you get these girls started early,
Yep.
that's really how they go.
Yeah, too often we're playing catch up, but if we can jump out to an early lead, usually we can keep it.
Libero set up, this one going the wrong way. 9, back row, there's Agnew. Back to Witt now, near side. 5, Kate Hancock turns around, tipped to the net, brought back up. Set back to the near side. 9 reaches over, and a nice little placement by number 9.
Yep.
That is Kennedy Sennett, and that'll rotate Witt out, give the ball over to the Minutemen.
1-1 now. That was a nice touch. Little tip over. Number 8 going to serve here first. Michaela Ziegler. This is their captain.
Ziegler puts that one in play. Wolf off backwards. Hancock gives chase. Masters, as she does so many times, saves the day. 1 sets up in the middle. 12 loads, fires. Witt brings it back. Here's Masters setting up Agnew on the far side. Turns, fires cross.
What a hit.
Nice dig by the Minutemen. Far side now. 9 just lobs it over. Witt, 2 hands over. Setter now far side. Watch out. 6. Hit it. And she completely missed that one.
Trickled down the net and fell.
And we were lined up for a cream, and she did not connect, and it just kind of fell between our defenders. 2-1, back row. There's Hancock.
No worries.
Hancock,
Dial it in.
that is her weak spot. That is her weak spot.
It can
that
be
back row.
Saturday, she had it dialed in.
She did. She did.
Played a wonderful back row Saturday.
Sent it again. Now with the 3-1 lead. Hancock up to Witt. Set, back row. Hennard fires. Nice dig out. This one tight against the net. Great save.
Wow.
By the Minutemen. Hennard one more time. Here's Witt. Near side. Hancock fires. Didn't quite get all of that. Quick tip over. Witt puts it up in the air. Masters calls everybody off. Agnew retreats. Nice.
Wow.
Nice attempt by Agnew. There's Wolf. Two-hand over, dug back out by the Minutemen. Far side 6, one-hand tip over. Agnew, what a great play. Set up near side, number 9, tips it over. Masters right there. Witt deep into the net. Set up. Agnew has to retreat.
Yes! What a hit by Agnew.
Wow. And that whole series was Carly Agnew right there.
Yeah, that was quite a volley.
And that is what she does, and she does it so well.
She's on tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, she had a couple of saves there. Just made something out of nothing.
3-2, Cyclones back within 1. Still early, set number 1. Libero passes up, number 1, back to the middle, 12 loads, blocked at the net by Wolf.
Yeah,
and they're going to say 4 hits into the net. Yep.
Wolf didn't even have to touch that one. It just was rejected by the net. 3-3 now.
Hancock back to serve again. Throws that one up. This one's going to be tough. No, they recovered so nice. Masters back up. Witt back set. Watch out!
Woohoo!
Wolf tipped, and it's going to be recovered by the Minutemen. Number 6 gets that one over. Wolf up in the air. Here's Witt. Quick two-hand tip over. Nice fake out by Wolf. Minutemen weren't biting, though.
Oh!
Blocked, and that will go back to the Minutemen.
Oh. Yeah, blocked out of bounds.
Off the side of one of the blockers' hands. That was either Agnew or Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf went up. I actually think she won it. I don't think that was supposed to be a fake.
She looked, just now, she looked at Witt and goes, that's me. Give it to me. Witt just kind of nodded her head.
Number 2 serving now.
Masters over in 1. Not what she was wanting to do, but it worked. 6 loads, tips it over. And that one found a hole right at about the spike line in no man's land there. 5-3. Lexington up by 2.
No worries at this point. Number 2 still serving. Emma Bennett.
Hennard, this one off her hands. Masters has to save the day. Witt goes and gets it. That one makes it over. Cyclones playing catch up here. Set, far side, 6, fires, back row, Masters. Nice play. Here's Witt, near side. Hennard!
Boom.
Nice recovery, but going the wrong way. And the Minutemen are going to keep it in play. Hennard, watch it, wants it again. 1, 2, quick
nice
tip over. Yep. Good read by Hennard. Played well by the Minutemen. Fires back row.
Outside the antenna.
Yep. Good call. Comes back to the Cyclones. 5-4. Cyclones down by 1, and Grace back.
You're going to see some big kills from Lizzie Hennard tonight.
You are. She's fired up.
Yeah. She's got good rhythm tonight. She's ready.
Grace, nice first serve. Libero passes up, number 2. Quick set middle, 12, reaches over. Found a hole.
We're going to have to close that up.
Back to the Minutemen. 6-4 here in set number 1. Minutemen lead by 2.
And here's number 6. This is one of their big hitters, Avery Pope.
We were watching her hit early. She's got quite an arm on her. That one.
And she gets the roll.
Wow.
Nice serve.
It's great to be lucky sometimes. We love to have those breaks once in a while too.
Yeah.
But that is near impossible to stop when it hits the top of the net. 7-4. Lexington up by 3. This one floats out of bounds. 7-5. Will come back to the Cyclones on the side out.
Carly Agnew coming up to serve.
And we'll see if Agnew's locked in from the service department tonight. Agnew's first serve. Yep, sure is. Brings it back. Libero's going to have to bump it over in 3. Deep, here's Masters. Back up to Agnew. Quick back set. That one's too deep. What a play by Witt. Just to keep that alive.
Just to save it.
12 up in the air.
Block. Off the block. Couldn't quite get to it.
So when they can set up number 12 and number 8, they're in the middle. Okay. They don't have to hit it. They don't have to hit it deep. They just hit it straight down.
Yeah. Yeah, she got a good set, and she put it away. Number 3 now. They're libero, Vivian Wright.
Masters now up to Agnew. Set to the middle. There's Hughes. Hughes just pops that out the back.
She got a little behind that one.
9-5.
This one's starting to get a little uncomfortable.
Like to see the Cyclones tighten this back up. Masters digs it out. Agnew, near side. Here's Witt. Fires cross court, brought up by the libero. Far side 7, loads, pops it back in the back row. Hancock brings it up. Agnew gives chase. Now near side, Hennard just has to play. Tipped at the net, going the wrong direction.
That
3
should
hits
be right there. They call the first one a
block or tip.
Okay.
Yep. Agnew, quick setup. There's Witt! At the net, drops back down. Wow.
Sheesh.
Wow. Deep. There's Masters at the net.
Yeah.
Too deep. Grace calls that one my fault, but a great recovery by the Minutemen there on a fantastic kill by Witt.
Never say die to the Minutemen.
Vivian Wright back. Nice serve. Hennard, this one up tight at the net. Tipped down. And not much you can do with that. When that back row's not hitting their passes and you're going to put it up at the net, you're going to get plays like that.
Coach is letting them play here.
He is.
He's saying, you got this.
This serve grazed the top of the net, out of bounds. It'll come back to the Cyclones now. Sometimes that's the way you got to do. Just let them play through it.
Yeah.
11-6. And Lizzie Hennard rotates back to serve. Hennard floats this one, back row. Up in the air. Number 8 just has to bump it over and play. Masters up at the net. Here, near side. Nope, middle. Witt just kind of floats that over. The Minutemen are everywhere. Fires back row. Masters gave a swing at it, goes out of bounds. I wonder if she pulled away at the last minute thinking that might be out of bounds.
Well, that was coming hard. I think she was just trying to react.
12-6. Minutemen on top by 6.
Number 1, Mary Dahl serving now.
Mary Dahl, a senior starter. Nice serve.
We're giving away points now.
We got to focus here.
Now we're playing catch up. We can do it. We've done it Saturday, a couple of different matches.
Float one back. That one out of bounds.
There we go.
13-7.
Let's get something going.
Lexington is incredibly resilient. They handle the first ball so well. Where it goes out of bounds or inbounds, they're able to recover so nicely.
Yeah.
Hughes puts a charge into this one. Quick set up in the middle. 8 loads and fires.
Oh, man.
Hits it straight down.
Yeah. She cranked on that one. Can't give her an open look. This is reminiscent. That number 8's reminding me of number 14 on Saturday. Got to get hands up in front of her face.
14-7. Cyclones trail by 7 here in set number 1. Lexington serve lefty. Hennard, this one up again, tight at the net. Agnew brings it back.
Nice job, Agnew.
Sure was. Number 1, quick set up, 8 loads again. Blocked at the net. Nice recovery by the Minutemen. They're going to say a 2 hits by number 1.
Okay. Starting to come back our way. Witt up to serve. We're around the rotation already.
14-8. Cyclones have not been able to connect on more than 2 at a time. Far side, 6 loads. That one at the net. That one will go. Now we got 2 points in a row.
Okay.
14-9.
Keep Witt serving.
Yep. Witt will rotate now up to the side. She'll be the outside hitter in that front row. Quick set up the middle. 8 loads.
Big block by Wall! There you go. That was huge. That was solid.
Yep.
Big block. That's what you need to back 8 off the net.
Yep. That'll back him down a little bit.
14-10 now. Closed it within 4.
Witt back again. Puts that one in play. Nice job by the libero. 9 just fires back row. Hennard, Witt, back set. Agnew turns, fires cross court. This one may be trouble. Nope, they're going to pop it over deep. There's Masters. Up to Witt one more time. Here, back row kill. Hennard blocked at the net. And they're going to say that was a block attempt. 9.
Yep.
That one goes outside.
The antenna. 14-11.
Crawling back into it here. 4 in a row. Back within 3. And kudos to Morin for letting them play this one out here.
Yeah.
Witt again, back row. This one, trouble. Back set. 6 just kind of pops it over. Masters digs. Witt right with it. Back to Agnew. Backs up. That one down. Wow.
Agnew kind of crisscrossing backwards. and make something of that one.
Those are balls that Agnew typically does not like.
Yeah.
And she handled that one with prowess.
Just
14-12.
Great form.
Witt back in it. Here we go. Watch out. Quick set middle. Tip over. And number 8 read that well. What a
pancake by Masters.
What a save. 6 blocked at the net.
What'd we get?
They're going to say she was in the net. And a timeout.
Look out.
Timeout called.
14-13. Cornerstone closes it within 1 just like that. Back from a 6-point deficit. Might as well jump.
I thought I'd play this song. And I had the right one queued up.
Dave Wolf dancing in the streets.
Cyclones with 6 straight to bring it back 14-13, back within 1. And we got a ball game.
Yeah. That showed some resilience from the Cyclones right there. Bring it back from a deficit of 6 and close it right back in.
All right, so we go back out there. Witt's still serving?
Yes.
Yep. Witt's got 6 serving. She'll be serving number 7.
Got her ace at the line. I'd like to see an ace from our ace. Right here. She's probably going to play this one safe coming off a timeout. Yep. And get up Wolf. Boom.
Nice job by Karras. Dig by Masters. Witt back into it. Back row. Hennard fires.
And
deep.
Hennard is on. Yes. Right call. That was on the line. Good
Tied
call.
up. 14-all. That's the next thing I need is a...
And now Witt can go. Let's see it. No, she plays this one safe. Right to the middle. That was could have been a double.
Nice dig there. Up Witt. Now near side. Hancock loads.
A little long.
Just missed it. A
Yep.
little bit deep.
Got just a little behind it. No worries. She'll dial that in.
That'll bring Witt out of the server's position. Keep her on that outside hitter position, but now, and that'll actually pull number 8 back to serve.
Okay. They've gone full rotation now.
Nice serve, back row. Hennard up to Witt. Now Hancock turns, quick tip over. Nice read. Nice dig by the Minutemen. Up in the air, and they're just going to have to bump it over in 3. Here's Wolf. Witt gives chase. Back to the middle. Hennard back row kill. That one down.
Hennard on. She's coming on strong.
She's got a smile on her face, and watch out because she's in the front row now.
So we got... Did Witt set that one?
Witt set that one, yep.
So I thought we were going to have Witt hitting from the outside, but she's setting.
This one up in the air. Back to the middle. Number 6 low, just misdirects it. Here's Masters. Witt. Hennard just has to keep it in play. That one going all the way. Would have been out of bounds.
Yeah, would have.
Set back up to the middle. Blocked at the net. Wolf, what a recovery. Witt back near side. Hennard just quick tip over. Dug back out by the Minutemen. Set back near side. 9 turns. Block!
Big block by Hennard.
Down and in.
Great play by Hennard.
Cyclones back on top for the first time, 16-15.
And I would say Cyclones have the momentum right now.
Up in the air, number 1, set far side, 6, loads, fires, that one down. She hits, that's the hardest hitter they've got on that team, number 6. We saw that in warm-ups.
She's got ups, and she can put it down. 16-all.
Masters back.
Number 2 coming up to serve for Lexington, Emma Bennett.
Into the game for the Cyclones, Enescu up in that front row. Agnew will take a breather. So up front now, you've got
2 middles.
Yeah, you got 2 middles up front. Set to the middle, near side. Hennard fires back.
And we go to the outside. So you
had Wolf rotating around. You had Enescu in the middle, and she decides to pop it to this side.
Now that's fun.
That
when you got a triple threat up front and you go to the outside.
Masters back to serve here for the second time tonight. Cyclones up by 1, 17-16. Floats that one in. Ace! An ace for Grace!
Twirly, twirly, let's go.
18-16. Momentum has swung.
Decidedly.
Grace back. Lets this one go. Back row.
That's on the line.
They're going to call it. Let's watch it here again. I'll see it on the replay.
I was going to call that one line.
So Grace will get the. She's going back.
It's going to be hard to see because there's two girls right there. Number 6 serving. This is one of their big hitters. Vivian Wright. No. Sorry, that's Avery Pope.
It was the right call.
Okay.
Out of bounds. Number 7, two-hand tips it over. Witt up in the air. Here's Masters. Sets up near side. Hancock or Hennard loads. Dug out by the back row. Number 2 set far side 7. Turns, tips out. What a save by Hancock.
Wow.
Oh, my. Hennard just pops it over.
Big block right here.
Back row. Witt up in the air. Masters back up. Hennard fires. Tipped at the net. Back up, watch out, backside, 12, 14 now, Witt up in the air, Masters, back set, Hennard a third time, and she tripped, she stumbled.
Masters getting fancy with the back set.
Agnew checks back in the game for Inescu, 18-all.
Okay. Number 6 still serving, Avery Pope.
Couple points in a row now by the Minutemen. Lexington floats that one in. Hancock passes up. Here's Witt. Back set. Agnew fires, tipped, and that one trouble saved by Lexington. Great job, Minutemen. Up in the air. Masters. Witt now near side. Hennard, watch out.
Woo! She's on.
She's on. She wants to hit tonight.
Man, she was like a rubber band that time.
when it goes off of the blockers, 30 feet out of bounds, you know that was hit hard. Agnew back in. This one floated long. 19-all. Back to the Minutemen. Who wants it more here? And libero number 3, Vivian Wright, will be back to serve. This one just grazed the top of that. Witt! Agnew! Oh, my. Great recovery there by the girls. Number 2 sets up. Far side, 7. Up in the air. Agnew. Masters gives chase. What a great job. Hancock just puts it over in play. Back up. Watch out. Number 8 in the middle here. Turns around, hits it. Masters digs, but it's going to go out of bounds.
What a dig by Faith
sure
Hughes
was.
out of the net. Good job, Faith. Just to keep that alive, because that ball just trickled down the net. I don't know how she got it without going over the line.
20-19. Masters digs us out. Over and 1. Tipped up. Hughes recovers. Hennard back up. Masters just puts it over in play. Back row brings it up for the Minutemen.
Gotta have
Quick
a block.
set. 8 tips it over. Hughes, nice job. Agnew fires back corner. Out of bounds. 21-19.
One's going to go down to the wire.
5-1 run now for the Minutemen. Coming out of the timeout.
Number 3 still serving, Vivian Wright.
That one grazes over. An ace by Wright. 3-point lead. Timeout called.
Cornerstone calls a timeout.
All right, so you have not seen, I can see a little bit of fatigue still in the girls. I mean, they're still a little sluggish, just a little bit in the back row. Not much, but that half a step that normally the ball comes off straight and true, and maybe have to chase the setters do a little bit. But I tell you what, our Cyclone hitters have come out to hit tonight. So if we can play the serve receive and defend against those big, tall drinks of water they got in that front row.
Yeah. I want to see one of Carson Witt's fake tip over like she had about 8 of them on Saturday.
Yep.
And I want to see her hit, too. She has yet to get a good, hard swing. We'll see. We're keeping her at setter right now. Although right now I think she is an outside hitter. 22-19. That one goes into the net.
22-20.
Coach Morin gets the assist on that one. Calling the timeout, icing the kicker. Lizzie Hennard coming up to serve.
Henard back, fires this one deep. This one off the forearms, but playable. Up in the air, back row kill attempt, just bumped over by 6. Agnew takes out Grace. Everybody's okay?
Yeah. Other than we gave away the point, they hit that one right in a dead spot.
Yep. And it was just an easy serve, too.
Number 1 serving, Mary Dahl. 23-20. Lexington leading by 3.
Loads that back row. Hancock, Agnew. Hughes tipped it over, dug out by the libero. Great job by their libero.
Yes.
Number 7 tipped it over. Masters, nice save. Here's Agnew. Back set. Witt turns, fires, blocked at the net. And it's going to be set point Lexington. They blocked Witt right there.
They blocked Witt. I didn't even want to say it.
I didn't either. 24-20.
Got to be sharp now.
Back row, there's Henard. Agnew, quick tip over, just rolled over the net. Wow. Set, back row kill attempt here by 6. That one graces over. Hancock back up to Agnew. Middle, here's Hughes. Quick tip over. Set back again, 6, back row. Agnew, that one's trouble. And out.
First set goes to Lexington.
Cyclones are going to have to win in 3 tonight.
Yep. That's what's going to happen. Wow, okay. A little bit stunned.
I didn't expect that.
No.
I didn't.
We knew they were going to play tough, but I didn't think that they would come out a winner on the first set.
Yep. So, one thing that I will give Lexington is they recover so well. I mean, those first passes or the mishits, their liberos all over the place. They're able to redirect everything, get it back to the middle, and make something out of it.
Just when you think it's going to be a point for Cornerstone, they somehow make something out of it. It's just uncanny. They're just scrambling and staying alive. We need to get in system.
Yep.
We're not quite in rhythm like we need to. We've had some good hits, but we got to keep getting in system.
That back row has not performed like we have liked to see them.
Yeah.
Still very good tonight, but just off a little bit. We've seen Agnew have to chase a few. We've seen Witt have to go after a few. And we want to get that back row pass up to that setter by the net. And then once that happens, our setter has options.
Yeah.
They can go far, middle, outside, and at that point in time, you can't stop.
But she's got to get that good pass to be able to create those options. The other thing I'm seeing is we've got to get good block attempts. We've blocked a couple, but their big hitters are getting full swings, and we can't have that. It's hard to get a good pass when you're just trying to get hands on it.
Yeah, and that all falls in the hands of Enescu, Wolf, Hughes up there in the middle. And when they're setting, you got to get over there and get up, not get too close, but not get too far.
Yeah.
Get right in the right position, make your block.
Yeah, we got to get more blocks. All right, we'll see what we do in second set here.
Set 1, how you doing, brother? Set 1 goes to the Minutemen. And as far as I'm concerned, it's 0-0, and Cyclones are going to win now in 2 straight sets.
I already forgot the score. 25-21?
25-21. That's what it was. Somebody's texting me here. Who is it? I know. Unbelievable, mother. I know. They played that very well. Hats off to Lexington.
Absolutely. We didn't really give too many things away. I mean, they earned most of those points.
Cyclones getting set to come back out, getting set for set number 2.
It's Jersey ESPN night tonight, so we got all kinds of different jerseys in here in the stands and some ESPN commentators down here on the end, impersonators. We got a full student section down here. They're getting loud, having a good time. And Lexington's going to start this one off serving.
All right, here we go. Masters in the back row with Witt. And, it's Witt, Hancock, Masters, and Henard in the back row. Up front, you see Agnew on the near side now. And Wolf on the far side. Witt's going to roll up and set. This one goes deep. Hancock up to Witt. Set near side. Agnew into the net. Man, this is not her side.
No.
You know, she's used to being on that other side.
I was just going to say that. Left side just doesn't seem like it clicks quite as well. Number 10 serving here.
Lob serve. Hennard up to Witt. She just has to play it. Hancock has to retreat. Tipped at the net. Nice recovery by the Minutemen again. 6 loads tipped. Masters digs it out. Wolf right there. Helps it over. Minutemen back. Far side 6. Loads fires. Dug out. Nice recovery there by Hennard. Near side. Hancock fires. Cross court. Right into the hands of the libero. Quick tip over. Back row. Dug out. Near side. Here's Hancock one more time. Fires it down. Near side.
Hancock connects. Big kill for Hancock.
Down the line, 1-1, ties it up, and she'll go back and serve now. Hancock hits that one in the net. Man, those giveaway points.
You can't give those away.
Make them earn it.
2-1 now. Lexington up by 1.
Number 8 back to serve, Michaela Ziegler. And she is one of the hard-hitting duo they've got up front. They've got a couple, they don't have any real outside hitters per se, but their inside game is fantastic. Set near side. Here's Hennard. Blocked and down.
There we go. I was just going to say, they've been getting hands on the ball.
Yep. But when Hennard's hitting that hard, you can't block it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's coming through.
2-2, back to the Cyclones. Wolf back to serve. Karras puts that one in play. Nice dig by the libero.
Wow.
Up in the air. 6. Still getting a jump.
Into the net.
Into the net, though.
Number 6.
It's fantastic. You know, their outside hitters are still getting a jump swing at that.
Yeah.
On a errant pass from the back row.
That was a great dig by their libero.
Cyclones back up by 1. 3-2. Wolf.
Wow. That was a rocket.
Number 10 just has to bounce that over. Wolf back to it. Here's Witt. Set. Backside. Agnew, cross court. There you go.
That is Carly Agnew's side. Right side. She just connects most of the time on that side.
4-2. Cyclones now lead by 2. Early on, set number 2.
Wolf hit a rocket. That thing was smoking.
She's going to put it in the net this time. Watch it. She hits that hard.
It's going out.
Off
the net. And the libero gets that one.
She is all over the place. Blocked.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. Yep.
I don't know how that libero's getting those. She is playing phenomenally.
Masters checks back in. Wolf takes a breather. Masters goes far corner. Hancock in the middle now. We'll see where number 2, Bennett, targets. And she's going to target the center. She's going to target, Kate Hancock.
Huh?
Nope, Hennard.
Hennard.
Wolf back to Hennard. In the middle, blocked. Up in the air by Masters. What a great set. Near side. Here's Hennard again. Tope over pass. Oh, she flicks it over the top.
She almost looked like she palmed it.
She is. It's a palm dunk is what that was. But if we act like it was all legit, the officials won't call it. 5-3, Cyclones up by 2. Agnew back to serve. Agnew floats that one over. Ace!
What a serve!
An ace by Carly.
And she plays up the little cheer in the middle.
Little twirly gig that they do.
Got the Cyclone in the middle.
Agnew back again. 6-3. Cyclones up by 3. Agnew fires that one over. 2 into the net. Down. Another ace. 2 in a row now for Carly.
She had 3 in a row on Saturday. She can go on a run.
And when she's got confidence like I think she's oozing right now, she's had a couple of kills early. That's enough to light that fire.
Yeah.
Nice serve by Agnew. Ace 3.
3 in a row. And she's playing it up.
That's
the
awesome.
girls play better when they're just having a good time.
Agnew back again. Cyclones now up by 5. Agnew into the net.
She wanted the roll on that one.
3 in a row, though, gives the Cyclones a couple-point lead. And number 6, Avery Pope, their big outside hitter, back to serve.
And the Minutemen are glad Carly's not still serving.
Yep. Pope, nice serve. This one floats. Great adjustment by Masters. Agnew set. Hennard, quick tip over. Dug out by number 14. Setter up 7. Reaches back, and that's outside the upright.
Yeah.
Field goal, no good, and
good.
it will go back to the Cyclones.
Hennard up to serve now.
9-4, a 5-point Cyclone lead. Lizzie Hennard. Awkward serve from Lizzie.
I was a little nervous about that one.
7
That's
pops
out.
it over, out of bounds. So the adrenaline has kind of went out of the Lexington. I got to play my music.
And they call a timeout. They're going to ice Lizzie. Girls are having fun now. I like it.
Smiles all around.
Open this one up a little. 10-4. We got a 6-point lead.
I think the whole goal is to make it as loud as possible in here.
And the fans, the student section's getting up. It's getting rowdy.
10-4, Cyclones up by 6.
Here we go.
All right, Lizzie Hennard back to serve with a 6-point lead. Oh, what am I going to put up next here?
Let's get one in safe, Lizzie. There we go.
There we go. Floats at the back
And
row.
it's
Out of
going out
bounds.
the back. That's better than safe. Puts it back left, and they can't handle it.
11-4, a 7-point Cyclone lead here in set number 2. Another nice serve by Hennard. This one up. Far side. 7 turns, loads, reaches, back up Agnew. Back to Masters at the net. Here's Witt. Tips it over. Dug out by the libero. She does that well.
She's a good player.
14, 2 hands it over. Masters back up to Agnew. Now near side. Here's Hancock. Fired, blocked, but brought back up by the Minutemen. Wow. 7 at the net. Fires that one back. Agnew. Masters. Here's Witt. Turns.
Boom! There we go. That's what we wanted to see. A big hit out of Witt.
Get Carson firing up. 12-4. It's an 8-point Cyclone swing. Hennard back again. She has not looked comfortable back here.
Not at the service line, but she's hitting very well.
Yeah.
Just a lob serve there.
Back far side, number 7, 2-hand tip over. There's Hancock.
Okay, here
Agnew.
we go.
Witt again, turns, blocked, dug back up by Inescu. Here's Hennard, near side, Hancock fires. Back row brings it up for the Minutemen. Back to the minute, 12, dug it over. Witt up to Hennard, and a great job by number 12. Just to put that out of the reach of our blocker in the middle.
I thought we were going to start to go side to side with our hitters.
12-5, back to Lexington now.
Number 3 serving, Vivian Wright.
Hancock up at the net. Oh, wow, the girls just played that. Witt just
Agnew
so natural.
made something out of that. Witt.
Agnew again,
pushed
2
it
hands. Minutemen do that so well. Fires cross court. Agnew up in the air. That one's going to go off the ceiling, and it's going to hit Morin's wife. Jeff is not going to be happy about that.
No.
And now he will say full throttle against these Minutemen for hitting my wife with the volleyball.
Right. Don't hit the photographer.
12-6. Cyclones up by 6. Minutemen crawling back, though. Here's Hancock. Agnew. Hancock has to backtrack. Just back to the back row. Brought up by the libero. Far side, 7. Pops it, let it go. Nope, inbounds. That's a point for the Minutemen. Back within 5.
They're clawing back in it.
And I think you let them get another point or two. Maybe call a timeout of your own. Try to ice this kicker.
We're going to stop it right here.
Back row. Masters with it. Agnew gives chase, brings it back. Masters from the back row, fires
Boom!
down. Great job by Grace.
Back row hit. Masters with the kill from the back row.
13-7, back to a 6-point lead. Masters comes out. Her punishment is going to the bench after that fantastic kill.
Go sit down.
And here comes Karis Wolf and Faith Hughes back into the game. Faith back in to serve.
Ms. Faithful.
And her serves are despisingly wicked. They're just a knuckleball. There's no rotation to them. Number 8 fires. Tipped at the net. Over and down. It's going to rotate her out. We won't get to say anything more about her serves right now because 8 had her way.
Yep. Came off the block, and we weren't able to recover.
Anesky will check back in.
That's one thing that Lexington does well. They block, and they always cover it so well.
Oh,
I don't know how they do it.
That back row is all over the place.
Yep.
Very well coached. Very, very well coached.
Number 1 serving now, Mary Dahl.
Masters back into the game. Back corner. See where they go at. Near side, Hancock. Here's Agnew. Quick setup, back to Hancock. Tight, over, hit the net. That one's going to go back to Lexington as well. 13-9. A 4-point game now. Well, it was an 8-point game. Lexington's cut in half. Cyclones have to win this set. Hancock passes up. Here's Agnew. Back set. Witt. Long lob. And that is not what we want to do.
No, that wasn't quite the set she wanted.
No, it wasn't.
But usually Carson will make something out of that one.
13-10. This one floats. Hancock back up to Agnew. Here near side. Wolf just has to tip it over, and it's not going to go over. Again, that set again, just
too close
one
to
way
the
or the
net.
other. Yep. Timeout coming.
Wolf had a good approach to it, but she thought she was going to go into the net. She had to pull up.
Appropriate song for the moment. Don't tell me you don't recognize this song. Wow, man. Right now by Van Halen.
Okay. I'm in a dead zone right now. Right now.
It's kind of a cool intro, but the really kick of it doesn't get in until about 15 seconds left in the timeout.
Yeah, good call on the song. It's got to stop them right now. Number 1 for Lexington, still serving, Mary Dahl. She's just on a roll here. Nothing fancy.
That one over, dung out, up at the net. Number 8 sets up, watch out, here she
Get a
comes.
block.
Quick tip, oh, Wolf right there with the block. Libero brings it back. Number 7, off her back feet, brought up by Hennard. Here's Agnew, back to the middle. Hennard kind of fires from the back row, a little bit out of sorts there. Near side, 9, fires, tipped up in the air. Witt saves it. Agnew, back near side. Hancock retreating, fires. Back row, again, resilient. Here's number 7, reaches back. That one up by Hennard. Agnew, quick tip over. That one drug around a little bit by the Minutemen, but wow, do they keep it in play. Out of bounds, it'll come back.
I'm starting to hold my breath on that one.
Absolutely.
14-11 now. Cornerstone up by 3. Everybody's kind of holding their breath up here in the UTSA.
Witt back to serve. Floats that one in. Beautiful serve by Witt.
There's an ace for Carson.
Exploit that back row. Make them have to come up. And she's trying to put it right in between the front and back row.
15-11 now. 4
Another
point.
one again. Same place. This one up at the net. Number 1 sets up 8. Turns around.
Big block! Man,
Great
and they
job.
still get it.
6, two-hand tip over. Here's Witt. Agnew. And Masters calls everybody off. Brought back up. Watch out. Here comes 9. Near side. Quick tip over. Masters. What a dig. Witt back into it. Hancock plays it over in 3.
We need a block right here.
Set. Far side. 7. Loads. Back row. And they're going to say it was inbounds.
Yeah, that was.
Side out back to Lexington.
She got it in by 6 inches. 15-12.
And a great job by their setter because that number 8 was rolling. And everybody thought it was going to come to her, and she popped it out where nobody was.
Yep.
Over to number 6.
Number 10 serving, Claire Peacock.
Hennard up, near side. Hancock loads, fires. That one going around. Number 2, number 6, Pope. Witt digs it out. Hennard, Masters says, everybody away from me. I will take this. Number 1 sets far side. 6 rocks, fires. Masters digs it. Wolf, one hand.
There you go! Nice job, Wolf. Good play. 16-12, back to 4 points.
And Wolf read that well, saw the hole, put it over there, and Hancock rotates back to serve. Hancock back, floats it. Down, nice dig. Far side, Pope again, floats it over. Here's Hennard. Witt, back set. Agnew backs up, fires cross court, out of bounds.
just overshot that one. (16-13), 3-point lead by Cornerstone. Number 8 serving, Michaela Ziegler.
Masters brings it up. Here's Witt. Hancock from the back row. Takes some off of it.
She just tapped it to the middle.
Well, I'm okay with trading points back and forth right now. 17-13. 4-point lead again for the Cyclones, and Karis Wolf. Thunder arm will come back here. She gets hits harder every single time. Her progressions are. What a hit. What a serve.
I can't believe they just handle that serve.
Popped over. Wolf passes up. Witt now with it. Back row. Hancock fires. Cross court. Dug out by Libero. Set far side. Pope reaches cross court. Out of bounds.
Yep. Yeah, number 6 had a good look at it. She just overhit it. 18-13 now. 5-point lead by Cornerstone.
Wow, Wolf again.
Man, she's smoking the ball.
It's just the progression of her serves. They get progressively harder.
Yeah, and that one just a little bit wide right.
Back to a 4-point game.
Number 2 serving now, Emma Bennett.
Back up at the net, though, Pope and number 14, Corey Pierce. Floating it back. Hennard back up to Witt. Set. Hennard loads, fires down.
Yeah. She was fully loaded. When you say loads, like she was reared back.
You can't stop her if you get her the nice set. You will not block her.
And I just saw her sneak a smile out.
She did. She smiled. You saw the body language after that. She's charged up. 19-14.
You sneak a smile out of Hennard, and that's as charged up as she gets.
Yep. Here's 6. Pope floats that one over. Didn't make it over. 20-14.
6-point lead now.
Timeout called.
Cue it up. You can't touch this. We're going to go 3 sets here.
Cyclones 5 points away. 20-14. Lead by 6. And I think the adrenaline maybe for the Minutemen coming out here, you know, always
They came out strong.
They did. And the Cyclones have responded, kind of, sized up the competition and have reacted and responded well.
Yeah, the shock's kind of worn off of Cornerstone, and now they're back getting into rhythm.
And it's been a combination, but the back row passing here in set number 2 has been a lot better.
Made a huge difference in this second set. And Wolf's kind of come alive in that front row. She's made some key blocks and just some key plays up at the net. We got to have good net play when you've got big hitters like number 9 and number 6.
Heading back out there, it'll be Cyclone ball, 20-14. And Agnew rolls back to serve. Agnew again, loads up. Nice serve by Carly. Man, they play that well.
I just don't know how they get those.
Pope, Agnew, Masters, over to Witt, turns, fires, blocked at the net. She digs out her own one. Agnew plays that.
Get down.
Oh, wow. Here's Masters, back to Agnew. Back set, Witt, turns, fires, cross court. Brought back up by the Minutemen. 6, Pope bumps it over. Agnew, back to Masters. Here's Witt, one more time, just pops that over. Libero plays that well. 14 fires, deep. Hancock, Witt, one more time, 2-hand tip over. Dug out by 14, 2, now back row kill, left-hander, dug out by Hancock. Agnew, back to Hancock from the back row. That one, sized up, and down!
What a volley. Wow, way to battle it out. Both sides battling it out. Not letting that ball fall. 21-14 now.
Agnew, another nice serve. Back row brings it up though. Far side, 14, fires. Masters, Agnew.
What a save!
Wow!
What a save!
Set back to the middle, 12, tips it over. Hennard digs it back out. Agnew, back set. Witt has to kind of chase it. Finds a hole, but dug back out by the Minutemen. Near side, 14, turns, fires back row. Hancock
Get
right
up,
there.
Get
tipped
up,
over.
girls.
One more time, 2. Not going to happen, though, and it's going to go back.
Good effort.
To Lexington.
21-15 now, a 6-point game. Cornerstone needs 4 to go to the third set. Number 6 serving. This is one of their aces, Avery Pope.
And I'm going to say she's probably their most complete player, too, back there. She's a heck of a volleyball player. Floats that one. Hennard up to Agnew. Quick set. Enescu. Back row digs it out. Libero near side. 14 loads. Fires cross court. Agnew up in the air. Nice save. Back to Witt. Masters plays it over in 3. Back row brings it back. Setter. Back to middle. 12. Tipped. Dug out by Hancock. Agnew at the net.
Oh!
Just missed that one. Just missed it.
Well, she was going to do a no-look quick set over and just got too close to the net.
21-16, back within 5. Pope gets another chance back there for the Minutemen. This one fired, grazes the top of the net. Enescu, Agnew, near side. Witt takes some off of it. 7 brings it back. Up in the air. She loads again, fires, tipped at the net. Masters brings it up. Agnew, near side, back set. Witt right there.
Woo!
Down!
That's what we need right there.
Witt is just, she sees the hole and can still hit with a ton of force, but places it right where she wants it.
Just laser accurate.
22-16. Hennard back with the serve. Up in the air, number 2, set for a back row kill. 6 fires. Agnew up in the air. Masters with it. Near side, Hancock. Fires blocked. Dug back out. Here's a set. 2-hand deep. Agnew up in the air. Masters up. Witt turns. Tips it. Back row. Dug back out. Quick up in the air. 12.
And she went under.
Over the net. Yep.
Yeah, the setter had so much momentum, she ended up carrying under the net.
23-16.
Hennard up to serve.
Cyclones 2 points away from forcing a set 3. Back row brings it up. Setter gives chase. 7, far side out of bounds, brings it back. Here's Agnew. Back set. This one trouble. Witt brings it back. Agnew. They're going to say Lexington was in the net.
Oh, wow. Woo. The net moved. I just didn't know if there was the ball or what happened. I think the ball hit it too, but they must have got a hand into it.
Set point now for the Cyclones. 24-16. Hennard back with it. Floats that one over.
What
up
a
in the air.
serve.
Down, dug out. Wow, they played that. Here's Witt. Agnew. We missed it.
Yeah, that's all right.
24-16.
Still set point. Number 3 up to serve. This is their libero, Vivian Wright.
24-17. So Lexington would need 9 in a row here to win it. That one grazes the top of the net. It's an ace for the libero. She's done that twice tonight.
Nice serve.
24-18.
Yeah, no worries.
Back again.
There we go.
Masters up off target.
Okay.
24-19.
He's going to call a timeout.
Timeout.
We're going to try to ice the kicker here to finish this one off. Wow. It's getting exciting.
24-19. Cyclones need 1 to force a set 3. I think that's a game to 15 then.
Is Lexington conference?
No, they're not. Lexington's not conference.
I don't even try to guess anymore.
I know.
We go to, seems like we go to 25 every time.
We do have Miss Laura Witt down at the scores table, which means that everything will be corrected. We will know all the answers we need.
Yeah.
It is Miss Laura Witt, not Chad Witt. If Chad Witt was down there, everything would just be a mess.
Yep.
Would be a mess.
And if we could get Laura Witt to turn around, she would tell us.
She would. Cyclones heading back out there. Lexington libero back to serve.
Dave Hughes running the scoreboard.
24-19. Cyclones need 1 to force a set 3.
Number 3 still serving. That's their libero. She's just been dynamite tonight. Getting everything in the back row. And been an ace server. Vivian Wright.
That one long. Inbounds, an ace.
We thought it was going to be long. Everybody thought it was going to be long. 24-20. Closing it in. Okay, we just got to go after it now.
Another serve. Hancock out of bounds. We are falling off. Wheels are calling off here.
Stay calm.
Come on. 24-21.
Remain calm. No worries. Uh-oh.
Kinzinger's going to check in the back row for Hancock.
You got this.
Back to serve. Libero now puts that one up. Kinzinger passes up. Here's Agnew. Back set. Witt turns, fires. Brought back up. This one deep. One-hand tip over. Agnew up in the air. Masters calls it. Back to Witt. Witt just has to keep that in play. I'm not sure where that pass was going. Back set. 8 fires down. 24-22.
Lexington can't slip up at all here, and they're on a roll.
They have rallied off 5 straight. They need 4 more without a mishap. 4 more and they win the match. It's getting loud in here, floats it over. Hennard, Agnew has to chase. Here's Masters, puts this one in play back in the back. Set up, that one in trouble, just bumped over. Up in the air, this one's gonna be trouble. Tipped over, Witt, nice save. Agnew gives chase, and it's 24-23.
You got this, girls. You got it. Right here. A good pass. Uh-oh. And knocked the stand off.
The podium that the official stands on got a little loose over there. Morin went over to save the day. He is the Cornerstone Batman.
Yep.
And the official says, I feel safe once again. Libero right back with it. She needs one more to tie this game up. Back row, Masters passes up. This one deep, tipped over, up in the air. What a play by Agnew. Lexington staying in it. Quick tip over, dug out. They're going to say Cornerstone in the net. Yeah. We're tied up at 24.
Lexington just scrappy.
They are all over the place. Hats off, Minutemen. Lexington back. Masters passes up. Agnew, one-hand tip over. Witt right there. She crossed the line. No call. Deep. Here's Hennard. Agnew one more time. Back set. Witt turns. Fires. Blocked at the line. Up in the air again. Watch out. 8 turns. Fires. Masters up in the air. Agnew near side. Kinzinger bumps this over. Back row. Set. Now far side. 7. Lob. Back row. Hennard. Agnew one more time into the middle. Hennard just has to pop it over. Cyclone's out of sync. Up at the net. Number 8, that one was out of sync as well. Here we go. Quick set over. Anescu out of bounds. And it's 25-24.
Oh, wow, they just took the lead. I thought that tied it up.
Hancock back into the game for Kinzinger. Lexington 9 in a row. And now they have match point. Back row, Hancock up to Agnew. Set, Hancock fires, down, tied up. 25 all.
Let's go.
Well, we shouldn't have got to this point in the first place.
No, I'm not sure how we got here, but Lexington is just scrappy.
Hughes checks in to serve. Wolf back up on the front line. Right now, girls, that's exactly what Carson Witt is saying. Let's go. Wolf back to serve. Hughes back to serve. Back row. Bumped up. 8 sets. Nope, 14. Takes some off of it. Hughes, Agnew, deep. Out of bounds. I'm not sure what Carly was trying to do right there.
Just shove it to the back, and a lot of times that does work. Just shove it to the back line. Usually the back row sucked up at that point because they're waiting for the hit.
26-25, a 1-point advantage for the Minutemen. Cyclones have led all the way here in set number 2, and the Minutemen have crawled back into this one and are trying to stymie the Cyclones. Hancock up in the air. Here's Agnew. Back to Witt. Witt fires. Back row up in the air. Set. Far side. 7 turns. Tipped at the net. Agnew over and 1! Holy cow! What a play. Carly Agnew again. Wolf misses it. Up in the air. Lexington plays it. 2-hand tip over. Hennard. Here's Agnew. Back set. Witt fires. Oh, dug out by the back row. Far side, 8, over, down. That's a winner for Lexington. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
They earned it.
Unbelievable.
Lexington earned that one. I mean, they were just scrappy.
I mean, that's
just a good, solid play from Lexington. I don't think Cornerstone has anything to be ashamed of.
No.
They played good volleyball. (27-25).
Lexington was able to storm back there in set number 2, and hats off. We've got a lot of Lexington listeners on here tonight, and hats off if you are a Lexington fan because your girls just played with a ton of heart.
Absolutely.
And I tell you what, I credit your back row. The digs, the resiliency of your players.
That's what won the game tonight.
Yep.
I mean, that libero was just all over the place, having perfect passes. She was a great server. Yeah, wow.
So the Cyclones fall tonight to the Minutemen from Lexington with a final score of 25-21 and then 27-25. And now are 9-4 on the season. Man, I would have loved to have that one.
Yeah.
That one's going to sting for a while.
I'm not even sure what happened. I'm asking myself right now, what happened even in the first set? The second set was ours. We were up by 6.
Yeah, I think when you go back and you watch this, again, one of the things that killed the Cyclones are the giveaway points. The unearned points that we give up are still something that I think is going to be a point of focus moving forward. This Cyclone squad is one that's going to bounce back. You're not going to see them dwell on this tonight. I mean, It was a well-fought game by both squads. But once again, hats off to Lexington. They played well tonight. They did.
They played quite a game. I don't know if that was their best game, but they played a really good game because we played well, not our best, but we played well.
This is a Lexington, I did not see it in the warm-ups, but with the resiliency that I saw with your passing in your back row, this is a better than 500 team. This is a team that matches the record of Cornerstone. They probably ran up against a couple of opponents, maybe had a couple of players that were out early in the season, who knows, injury or whatnot. But regardless, it's a loss for the Cyclones tonight. Minutemen come out in impressive form. Cyclones were up 24-16. And the Minutemen come back and win 27-25. That's going to do it from Cornerstone. And we've got the rest of the week off, Jeremy.
Yeah. Nothing till Saturday. Blue Ridge tournament on Saturday.
Blue Ridge tournament coming up Saturday. We will have that one for you. For Jeremy Masters, I'm Dan Kinzinger saying have a great night.
Good night.